My name is Michael McAllister. I am originally from Miami, Florida. I've lived in Kiev for about 5 years. I adopted a dog named Buster, who was a little abandoned street dog. I think maybe he wasn't even abandoned. I think maybe he was always a street dog. And he's a big shepherd mix. He's a little bit scary because people are afraid of black dogs. So I wanted to bring him to school so that he could learn to sort of be a little bit more calm, be a little bit more obedient, and live a happier life because people would not be afraid of him. So Buster was kind of a wild dog, and he had what, when I was looking at videos online of what Buster's problems were, it looked like he had what's called responsiveness disorder, that every single little action or person or dog would elicit a big emotional response from him, and he was a very nervous dog, and so I wanted him to come learn to be a little bit less nervous and to become a little bit more calm under normal dog circumstances. Yes, I think I messaged first on Instagram, and then we moved to Telegram. The administrator was very helpful. The pricing was very transparent and straightforward. They explained exactly how long the dog would be coming to the school. They gave me a couple of different options for accommodation, ranging in size. I think there's sort of normal, and then there's premium, and then there's like presidential type of accommodation here, which is great. Everyone was very, very friendly. They invited me to come look at the school and to become comfortable with it. And when I came here and saw all of the staff and saw the way the dogs were taken care of, I knew that it was a great place, and it was perfect. I thought Alexander was great. He was first of all, he had a lot of respect for the dog, and I could tell the dog respected him. One thing that I like about this dog school is that everyone treats the dogs very, very well. Everything is affirmation-based with treats. They're teaching the dogs to behave in a proper way using positive reinforcement. Alexander is very, very nice to my dog. He was very patient. I got to watch the videos every single day on Instagram stories of how my dog was progressing. And, for me, I'm a little bit of like an emotional dog dad. I was a little bit sad when I dropped off my dogs, and every day I would watch these stories, and it would make me happy. I think so. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how the dog behaves when I get home, but one thing that the dog school did really well was they provided me videos and instruction to help continue the training after I get the dog home. As far as the way the dog is behaving here at the school, it's absolutely perfect. The dog is following all of the commands. He's being very obedient. He will lie down when he's told to. He will lie down on his bed when he's told to. He will stay. So he knows all of the commands. Now it's my job to reinforce them and make sure that the dog continues to evolve into a good training. And there's other additional training that I want to do with him outside that will accomplish. But I'm very happy with the results so far. I didn't have any problems at all with the school or with Buster. The biggest problem I had was just that I missed my dog. It was hard for me to be away from him, and thankfully there were the Instagram stories to help remind me, and I was able to come visit Buster anytime I wanted to. I was able to take him for walks, and the nature here is pretty nice, so we went on long walks together, and I got to still be with my dog even during his training, so it was fine. For me, I really like the ability to have the dog stay in one location, be patient, wait, and then come to the treat. For me, that's really important, that the dog learns to be very patient. One of the big breakthroughs that I saw during the Instagram stories was the first time that the trainer was able to put food in front of my dog, and the dog didn't eat it right away. My dog is a very, very hungry dog, and so for him to learn that patience for me was like mind-blowing moment. And so I'm very excited that the dog has developed some patience, has developed some self-restraint, and I really hope that he can now live a much happier life because he's got more of this patient energy. 100% I'm going to recommend DRED School. I'm going to try to buy a hat and promote the school. I think it's a great place, and I think the nature here is very nice. The way that the dogs are treated, the amount of staffing here is really impressive. And you can tell that everyone here loves dogs. Everyone wants your dog to be successful. And one other thing that I've noticed is I pay attention to the other owners and the other dogs, and all the other owners are smiling. Their dogs are happy. The dogs are clean. They're well taken care of. And to me, that's really important, to know that the dog is being taken care of in a place where they're really loved. Yes, I absolutely do want to continue studying. The next big step for us is outdoor training. Buster, as I said, had kind of a responsiveness disorder, and that was what brought him to the school in the first place. now that he's learned patience and trust, I want to work with the trainers to do more outside training and expose him to more outside stimulation. I thought that the teams training that I saw here was really helpful. You know, Buster learned not to be distracted by other dogs. He learned to follow the instructions and to be making good eye contact. And he learned a lot of really good basic skills. And now it's time to apply them in a more outdoor environment. And I think it'll be great for him.